Coming up on Winning Bets, I've got 3 bets for you today. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thanks for jumping on in here with me today. This Wednesday, fine Wednesday morning we're having, although I am tired. It is going on now 2 straight days of rain here in the Midwest and the Windy City in particular, so I'm just getting tired of it. But it's all right. Let's go ahead and recap our day yesterday. As you can see, we went 1-1 yesterday. Slight profit. That's because both of the bets we took yesterday were at plus money. We didn't get the White Sox run line to hit. That's unfortunate. They were a 4-2 in the 8th inning, and the Pirates had their 8-9 hitters up, and those guys did damage and ended up tying the game and ended up winning it there in the 9th inning. So that one was really unfortunate. But then we did get the Dodgers-Padres parlay to cash. That was good. And like I said, that made up for our losses and gave us just a tiny little bit of profit. But sports betting is extremely tough, so any day we don't lose money, we'll call that a successful day. So that's what we'll do. We'll take that and we'll move on into today and we'll make some more bets. First game we want to look at here is the Tigers versus the Brewers. Boyd's on the mound here today for the Tigers. Nah, just kidding. There's no way we're taking this game, guys. You guys know Boyd has burned us the last 2 times out. We've talked about Boyd here on the show and how terrible his numbers are, and that's a true statement. You can go ahead and look it up. His last 2 outings out, he's faced the hot, powerful Twins bats, and he's shut those guys down. So just kidding. We're not actually going to go ahead and put our money behind Boyd. We're gonna let Boyd stink up today. We're not going to back him. We're going to let him return to his stinker roots, and then we'll look to maybe jump on him again next week, as we've been successful backing him in the time. But gotta lay off him. Oh man, can't mess with Boyd for a little bit. Let's get into a real bet here. We're going to jump on in for the first one today. We're going to look at the Mariners versus the Giants. Mariners are the away team here in this game. The Mariners have scored 4+ in 5 straight games. The Giants are going to have Anderson on the bump. His ERA is over 5.1, a whip of 1.4, opponent's batting average of 275. When he hands that ball over, he's going to be giving it to the dominant bullpen that the Giants roll out as their 29th in Ks per 9, 21st in ERA, 27th in whip, 19th in whip, and 19th in batting average. So we got a starter that's not been getting it done. We've got a bullpen that's not been getting it done. The Giants did win last night's game, and in doing so, they used their closer and their top setup man. Again, Mariners are the away team. Everything lines up for the Mariners to get over 3.5 runs, and that's exactly what we'll do, and that comes in at minus 137. Next matchup we want to look at here is the Orioles versus the Mets. The Mets bullpen is ranked 13th in Ks per 9, 14th in ERA, 14th in whip, 18th in whip, and 13th in opponent's batting average. So just a very average bullpen here. They've got Rick Porcello on the mound. His ERA is over 5.5 with a 1.4 whip and opponent's batting average of 297. So again, we've got a bullpen, not as worse as the Giants, but definitely an average bullpen with a starter that's not been getting it done by any stretch. The Orioles have a really good offense. We've talked about it here on the show. I've showed you my spreadsheet that backs that up. The Orioles are 7th in batting average, 8th in slugging, 9th in on base plus slugging, and they're 11th in home runs. So they are actually getting it done. They're actually 1 game out of the wild card spot. Isn't that unbelievable? It actually shouldn't be unbelievable. You guys recall, I've been showing you the stats. The Orioles were a top 10 bullpen. I just gave you those offensive numbers. They're a near top 10 offense. Watch out for the Orioles. They're a sneaky good team. The Orioles, like the Mariners, they're the away team, so we're guaranteed to get 9 innings worth of at-bats out of them. I like the Orioles team total in this game too, over 3.5, and that one comes in at minus 132. All right, for our last game, let's change sports and let's look at some soccer action. This is, guys, a game that doesn't go on till Monday, but you guys know me, me being the soccer lover that I am and the Premier League lover that I am. I went ahead and already started to look at lines, and I have access to DraftKings, FanDuel, Bet Rivers as well. But maybe you're in a market where you don't have multiple sports books. Well, the way you can line shop, so to speak, is to look at lines early. Look at things before the public's going to jump on it and really move those lines, not in your favor. And that's exactly what I've done here. I've focused in on a matchup that doesn't happen until Monday. It's Brighton versus Chelsea. Brighton, look, they're a relegation fighting team every season. They give them credit. They've stayed up. but they're always fighting to stay up, and they're always in a relegation scrum, late in the come seasons. Where Chelsea, they've signed everybody. Chelsea is an absolutely awesome team. They scored a lot of goals last campaign. They've added firepower to it, and Timo Werner and Havertz, and they've added Hakim. They've also, what was the other guy they added? They added another guy. It's just slipping my brain right now. It'll come back to me. But anyway, so where Chelsea lacked, though, last season was actually in defense. They signed Chilwell from Leicester. That was a big-time signing. And they signed Thiago on the free from PSG. So they've just really, really tightened up their squad. I really like everything Chelsea's doing. I'm drinking the Chelsea Kool-Aid until proven me wrong. I think they're going to put a lot of goals in the back of the net where, like I said, they've really shored up that defense. Go ahead, guys. Jump on this line now. I actually fell over in my seat when I saw Chelsea money line is minus 150. Once people, get through this week and they get through football and they start honing in on their soccer bets, that minus 150, that's going to be up in the minus 180, minus 190. Everybody's going to be jumping on Chelsea for the reasons I mentioned with all the summer signings that they had on top of already being a good team. Brighton is just a struggling team, so jump on that line early. I had to share that with you guys right now because when you come make that bet on Monday, you're going to be disappointed that you didn't jump on it right now when it's at minus 150. So those are the 3 bets. 2 of them today. We're doing, the Mariners over team total of 3.5 coming in at minus 137. To the Orioles team total over 3.5 at minus 132. And go ahead and lock in on that Chelsea money line at minus 150. All right, guys, a little bit of profit yesterday. Let's go 2-0 today and stack on some more profit. All right, guys, I'm Jason Mattis. I split out a lot of videos here. We've got on my YouTube channel, the $100,000 that the NBC Sports Predictor app is giving away on the SNF game. And then we've also got the $50,000 Premier League contest on the NBC Sports Predictor app. So open that app, get in those 2 contests, and let's win some money. All right, guys, I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.